I don't know if this is going to be a single video, like a stand on its own video, or part of another video. But I just wanted to talk to you about something. My Facebook page, Home Educating the Mad Lads, I've been doing it for 4 years. And I'm not out to make money, it's a bit of fun for me, and I like to encourage other homeschool mums, and I've met a lot of other homeschool mums through it, and we've supported each other, and we support each other's blogs and vlogs. Anyway, I've had it 4 years. It normally goes up and down a couple all the time, but then recently it hit 1,000 likes, and I was ever so proud of myself, because even though I don't consider it hard work, 'cause I enjoy it, I have been doing it 4 years. I've stuck at it, so I was really happy. I mostly write my own posts, but whenever I see a picture or a meme, sorry if I've said that wrong, I can never know if it's meme or meme, that I think will inspire my followers, whether about motherhood or homeschool or whatever, I just share it. And sometimes I notice where it's come from, and sometimes I don't, because it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, the baby's woke me up and I'm half asleep, and I just think, oh, I'll share that. People do it all the time. Whether you've got a blog or a personal account, people just share stuff all the time, don't they? So I never gave it much thought, and I know now I should have done. I should always make sure the photos and things I share have photo credit on them. But this particular photo I shared, it didn't have, I can't remember where I got it from, but there's no photo credit on it at all, so there must have not been when I shared it. But me being me, like, I've only got, so many followers. My post only, the most it's ever reached is 4,000, and that was a post I wrote about bod. Normally my posts reach about 200 people, 1,000 if it's something a bit special. So I could not have foreseen this at all. This photo I shared, it got to like 200,000. I'm thinking, oh, and then it got to 800,000. I'm thinking, oh, and then it got to 1 million, and then it got over 1 million, and people are messaging me, congratulating me, and I'm thinking, I didn't write this. I don't know where it's come from. I didn't write this. I felt like a fraud, to be perfectly honest with you. I always thought, the day I had a post that went viral, I'd feel really good, but because I didn't write it, I didn't even know where it come from, I felt like a fraud. And I said to the husband, I don't even know where this post has come from, this picture's come from. I feel dead bad. And my followers doubled to nearly 2,000, and I got like, I didn't write anything on my page, because people are going to realise that it's a homeschool page, or we're travellers or whatever, and just unlike it. And my friend, Off-Grid Home Ed Mum, said something like, just carry on as normal, because you only want people on your page who are interested in what you've got to say anyway. If they unfollow you, they unfollow you. So I thought, okay, I'll do that. But at the back of my mind, I'm still thinking, this isn't my post that's making my page go nuts, that's made my page go viral. This isn't my... But then this morning I woke up and I had a message off a lady, and she was very nice. She didn't accuse me of anything. She just said, that letterboard picture you've shared, she says it's off a bigger picture that's mine. Somebody's cropped it and stole it, and it's being shared throughout the internet, and I'm not getting any credit for it, and I feel really upset about it, which is understandable, isn't it? Play nicely. So I had to message her back. I assured her it wasn't me that stole it, it wasn't me that cropped it. I had no idea where it come from. And she just says, well, will you just put photo credit, honestly mommy. So I edited it to put photo credit, honestly mommy. And then I went on her page, and she's got some really good stuff on there. She obviously works really hard at it. She's not just messing about like I am. So that made me feel even worse, really guilty, even though it wasn't me that cropped it. So I edited it again, just to say, well, I'll show you. That's the post, Lord. I don't know if you can see it because of the light. That's the post. Don't tell her mum she looks tired. She already knows that. Tell her she's doing a good job. She might not know that. And look, so far it's reached 1,367,955. I'm really sorry if you can't see this. It's a light. But it's reached over 1 million anyway. So I edited it first to say photo credit, honestly mommy, and then I thought that's not enough. So I edited it again to put edited to say this photo is part of a much larger photo by honestly mommy. Someone has cropped it and shared it throughout the internet. It wasn't me. I share photos I think my page audience will enjoy, but it wasn't me that initially ripped her off. As a creator and blogger myself, I can understand her upset. If you liked this post, please check her out. Her name's the same on all her platforms. Thank you. And the angry face is her friend. Her friend was commenting with the original picture, saying, why don't you give Honestly Mommy a photo credits? And I messaged, well, I didn't message her, I put it publicly on the comments so anybody can see, saying I had no idea, and I've edited it as best I can to say it's her. I can't do any, I still feel really guilty even though it wasn't me, because I can, you know, I can imagine how bad she feels. And it's also drove it home to me that everything I post, anybody can crop it and share and do the like of it, which I knew anyway, but because my page audience was so small, I thought that's not going to affect me. Yeah, oh, be careful. Yeah, I can't do any more. The only thing I could do is delete the post, but if I delete the post, it's already out there. People will know, people can't go back to it or share it and see that I've edited it to say who actually did it, that somebody's been ripped off here. So if I delete it, it's not going to do any good. So I'm going to leave it there. And as for the husband said the nearly 1,000 people who've liked my page through it must have seen my page is called Home Educating the Mad Lads. I mean, I've not had 1 million followers off it. So I'm hoping the people who've liked my page are genuine people who are interested in what I have to say. If not, I'm going to lose all them. But if I lose all them, you get a bow. It's not something I wrote anyway, and one day hopefully if I ever do get a viral post, it'll be something I wrote, and it's just going to make me more careful in future. The things I share, hopefully they'll have photo credit on them, or I can say photo credit unknown or whatever. So if you're starting a blog or you're doing a blog, just be careful of that, because it took me totally by surprise. You might think I'm going a bit far here doing a video about it as well, but I do feel bad about it, even though it wasn't me or my fault. And it has only just happened in a couple of hours. I'll probably feel a bit more sane about it. But yeah, that's what's happened. It wasn't my post, but I have edited it to say who it was, and it wasn't me who did it. So the person who cropped it and stole it initially, you can bet your boots they don't feel guilty about it, and they won't be putting the proper credit on it. But it's not just me that shared it, because on the message she said she's messaging as many people as she can who shared it to say please add my photo credit. So yeah, that's what's happened. Yeah, I'm just going to be more careful in future, not just in what I share but in what I post. But if you're new here on the YouTube, because you're new on my page because of that post, I blog and vlog about motherhood and home education, if you're interested. Yeah. The woman from Honestly Mommy, whose original post it was, has just messaged me and said she's not mad at me or any of the other people that shared it. She's mad at the original person who cropped it and stole it off her, because that person got 50,000 shares off it, and when she called her up on it and said you've stolen my work, the woman wasn't bothered, didn't seem to think it were a big deal, and apparently she stole loads of other people's blog stuff as well. But at least I've managed to have a chat with that Honestly Mommy and make it right with her on my part. But it just shows you there's some people out there who have no scruples at all. They can't have any original ideas in their head whatsoever. So at least I know I've done all I can to say it wasn't my work, and hopefully other people will. And at least me and that Honestly Mommy have got a good relationship now. We've been talking about it and she doesn't blame me, and we've managed to clear the air. I don't know who the original person was because she hasn't told me, so. But it just shows you got to be careful.